Hey everyone, this is going to be another video for my Deja Vu series that I'm starting to put out. We're going to be taking a look at the Kershaw Blackout in this one. I have done a previous video on this. I did like the video I did on it, but I just wanted to update it and take a closer look at the knife. So that's what we're going to cover in this video. I do want to say that this is not going to deter my channel from doing new videos. I just want to get this started and get a few videos out there. Next week's video will be on a new knife for you guys, and then every so often I'll just eject some of these videos in there. Alright, so this is the Kershaw Blackout, as I said. Let me give you guys some specifications and then we can continue with the review. Alright, the blade steel on here is a Sandvik 13C26 stainless steel. Alright, decent steel. Alright, the blade length is 3 1/4 inches long. Alright. The handle length, or the closed length of the knife, is 4.5 inches. Alright, and the weight is 3.5 ounces. Alright, so for the blade length and handle size, it's a pretty decent weight and not too bad for EDC. Alright, so as you guys can probably tell, the Kershaw Blackout, the name comes from the look of the knife. It's completely black, all black, even the pocket clip, even the blade. The blade is coated with a tungsten DLC coating for scratch resistance and reflection, so it doesn't reflect. It's pretty nice. It's held up pretty well. There are a few wear lines, on the top here where I've cut through some cardboard and stuff in the past, and it's slowly wearing away, but overall it's doing really well. Alright, the handle is made of a black polyamide, which is just a plastic similar to FRN. It's a stronger plastic. Alright. On the back here we do have a pocket clip. It is also coated in black. You can see a little bit of wear down at the bottom. I don't know if you guys will be able to pick that up. There's just a slight bit of wear. Nothing to write home about. So that also is holding up well. The pocket clip has really nice retention. No issues there after quite a bit of use as an EDC. Alright, so it has a nice little lip to get under your pants there and slide in pretty easy. Really the only negative thing about this entire knife is the pocket clip. The fact that you can't position it anything else other than right hand side tip down. There's enough real estate on this handle on both sides. There's nothing going to interfere. The pocket clip's not going to interfere with any mechanisms or anything. That they really should have made this, swappable, so you could put it on the left side and tip up configuration as well. So that's really the only negative. Alright, it does use the speed safe assisted opening technology, and it does come out extremely fast. I really like that. Alright, nice and smooth. I don't know if you guys, anybody who has a Kershaw, notices when you close a knife with the speed assist, it gets to a certain point when you close it, when that torsion bar starts putting some pressure, and you have to slam it down. This knife really doesn't do that. I mean, I'm using slam it down as a relative term. There really is no resistance, but you do notice when you hit that wall and have to start putting more pressure on. The Blackout here has a very smooth action overall. You can feel the resistance, but you don't have to overcome it too much. It's probably the smoothest Kershaw that I own, opening and closing. So very nice. I like that. Alright, the handle is very ergonomic. It does have a slight palm swell here. You can see how it is kind of bulbed in the center and thins out towards the ends. So it's very nice and comfortable in your hand. Very nice when you need to use it. Alright. I'm not much for serrations. This was one of my first Kershaws I ever bought, so I really didn't have a preference then, and that's why this is serrated. But if I did have to choose some serrations, the serrations that the Kershaw put on this Blackout are just amazing. They're very aggressive. They really do their job, and I haven't had to sharpen them. I don't mind Spyderco's. They're decent, but these are they're great. If you need a serration, this will do the job. Alright, you can also see the Kershaw logo here on the front of the blade. Ken Onion USA. If I flip it around, you can see the model number 1550ST, made in the USA. Alright, so very nice. There is some jimping on the back of the blade spine here. Not too aggressive, and there isn't much of a thumb ramp. I wouldn't mind either giving a little bit more pronounced thumb ramp or amping up that jimping a little bit, make it a little bit more aggressive. But it's not too bad. I do look at this as somewhat of a tactical knife simply because of, you know, the name and the look of it. I mean, it could be a good EDC and has been, but if you needed to employ this in a self-defense role, then you'd really want to have some more aggressive jimping, or at least a larger thumb ramp to grab onto. The jimping on the liner here is decent. The liner and the jimping sticks out just a tad out from the handle, as you can see there. It does allow, when you grab the knife, to secure your hand in there, but it also aids in closing the knife, giving the meat of your thumb something to grab onto and push that liner over. Alright, if it would be a nice addition if they did just extend it slightly. It does get irritating after a while with that jimping on the liner there. Alright, these are stainless steel liners in here. Give it a little extra support. Not bad. Doesn't really add too much weight. Alright. Lockup. It's nice and solid. No up and down play. Nothing side to side. And I've really thrashed on this guy in the past. And the past couple days I did use this as an EDC just to warm it up for this video. And it's really held up well. Alright. Unfortunately, the construction there is not like a pillar construction or see-through or anything. So cleaning and maintenance is going to be a little bit tedious. You're either going to have to break down the knife or get in there with a Q-tip to clear out any lint and stuff that accumulates while it's riding in your pocket. Okay. Thumb studs. Only one-sided thumb stud here for deployment, and I guess that really does go because of the way the pocket clip is oriented. You can, if you wanted to, swap it over to the left-hand side. Alright, but there's only one. It's not ambidextrous from the get-go. So you will have to swap it. Okay. Also, the pivot here, easy adjustment. I have not had to adjust this. It's been very good and held up well. So that's always a plus. Alright, and finally, some of the texturing on the handle. It's just kind of a dimpling texture. Alright, but it is effective. It does work well. So overall, I'm very satisfied with the knife. It's been very sharp. I have had to sharpen it in the past, but just once or twice, I believe. Can't really remember. The tip is rather thin, very similar to the Kershaw Leak, right? But I haven't had any problems with it bending or cracking off or anything. So that's always good. Alright, so that was just another look at the Kershaw Blackout. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And as always, if you have any questions, just feel free to let me know. Alright, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.